Okay, guys, I'm sorry. This is not charged. I had to turn my fan off. When I have my fan on, you can hear the background noise. I'm going to call Spectrum Mobile. Why not? And I'm not doing well at all. My throat is killing me. I got to drink a little bit of water. I just told a lady downstairs not pee. It's no fun. Now let me explain something to anybody that does this when I'm doing. You must let them know that you are recording this, putting it on YouTube. That's very important, because if you don't, you can get sued and get in a lot of trouble. Let's give them a call. 844 493 4458.
Welcome to Spectrum Business. This call may be recorded for quality and security purposes. Para español, marque 5. Are you calling about the account associated with 704-249-0279?
Yes.
Great. I'm pulling up your information. In a few words, please tell me what you're calling about.
An old bill for $29 that you never billed me.
This is about billing and payments. Is that right?
That's correct.
Sorry, please say just yes or no. This is about billing and payments. Is that right?
Yes or no?
Okay. One moment. How can I help with your bill?
I need to know why I was never billed the $29 that I owe.
I didn't understand. How can I help with your bill?
To talk to a live person, a live customer service rep.
Please tell me your 4-digit security code.
7022.
Thank you. One moment while I transfer you.
Hello, thank you for calling Spectrum Community Solutions. My name is Brett. How can I help you today?
Okay, Brett, just to let you know, you are being recorded. I have to do that so I don't get sued. What I don't understand is that I owe $29 and I don't know something, correct? And do you have my information? I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Do you have all my information?
What's your first and last name?
Okay, it's Robert Crozier, Crosier.
Okay, and the address that you're calling about?
It's 1000 Baxter Street, which has been changed to Pearl Parkway, but I don't know when they're going to change it to Pearl Parkway. It was supposed to be done this week, but somebody told me it's still Baxter. So it's either Baxter or Pearl Parkway.
Okay, and do you have the security code or the account number available?
The security code is 7022.
Okay, and how can I help you today?
Okay. I got a CBE Group, and this is the second collection company that's called me of $29 that I owe you. What this is for, and it took 2 calls to customer service for them to figure this out. And this is old, by the way. This is very old. It was on an iPhone 11, and what I did was I canceled it to go back to Boost. Well, there was a little carryover there that I owed. I never got billed. I never got an email. Nothing. And then I go back to Spectrum to get a iPhone. Now, I'm not getting in that. That's another story. But I will get a call from a debt collector saying I owe $29. I'm like, what? I don't owe you nothing. I called the customer service line. They said, sir, you're right. You're paid up in full. You don't owe us anything. And then that's when they dug and found that it was on my iPhone 11s where I owe the $29. I don't have a problem paying this. The problem was I never got billed. And what I can't understand, why is it that you don't bill and just turn it over to a collection agency? That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Okay. And so your questions as far as like an old mobile phone bill on the account?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to need to get you on over to our mobile department so they can discuss the bills with you.
I thought that's who.
Number.
Yeah, let me jot that down. Because on the internet, it's kind of it's weird. They don't really give a good number on here. Okay, give me that number, please.
Yeah. So that number is going to be 833
833
224
224
6603.
6603. Okay.
So yeah, I would reach out to them. They'll be able to answer any questions that you have as far as like your cell phone bills or past due payments or anything in collections due to a mobile bill.
Okay.
Just gonna leave some notes here. But yeah, they would definitely be the ones to reach out. Did you have any questions as far as your internet service?
No, the internet service is fine. I love the internet service. It's basically, I mean, no offense to the Spectrum Mobile, but you're no different than Booster Cricket. You're the same.
Okay. So yeah, if you do have questions about that old bill, I would just reach out to them.
All right. I'll give them a call. I appreciate you talking to me. Have a great one.
You too. Have a great evening.
All right. Bye-bye. Now, that was Brett now let me explain something to you. That was Brett of the internet side. You notice how professional they are and how they handle specific things correctly. Now watch this. I'm burning up in here. I got to turn the AC on. Is my AC on? I'm getting very hot. 833. And this, I'm running out. Oh man, I'm running out of battery on this phone.
Welcome to Spectrum Mobile. This call may be recorded for quality and security purposes. Para español, marque 5.
I have to get close so you can hear this.
I see you're calling from 704-249-0279. Is this the number you're calling about today?
Yes.
If you're calling about Spectrum Mobile service, say mobile.
Mobile.
Other Spectrum. Okay, thanks. I found your account. One moment while I review your information. I see that due to an issue with your automatic payment, there is currently a past due amount of $861.14 on your account, which must be paid before May 15, 2025 to prevent your services from being disconnected. Would you like to make that payment now?
No.
Okay, what's the reason for your call today?
An old bill for $29 that I was no bill was sent, nothing was told me about it.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Let's try this differently. To avoid sending you to the wrong place, here are your options. Say, sign up for Spectrum Mobile Service, or press 1.
Oh, hell no.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Our representatives are specialized in different areas. To direct your call properly, please choose one of these options. Sign up, or press 1. Billing, or press 2. Change. All right. Billing, please choose one of the following. Make a payment, billing details, data usage, or update credit card. For billing related to other services like TV or internet, say cable. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Please say. One last thing before I connect you to a representative. Please go ahead and give me your 4-digit Spectrum security code now.
7022.
Thank you. By the way, with Spectrum's Voice ID, you'll have one less security question to remember the next time you call. By enrolling in Spectrum's Voice ID, you'll be able to authenticate yourself faster and enhance your security. If you'd like to enroll with the representative, say yes.
No.
Okay. If you change your mind, just ask the representative. All right. Let me transfer you to a representative. Please hold.
Thank you for calling Spectrum, where you can pay your bill using our amazing My Spectrum app. My name is Tasha, located in Rochester.
Okay, just to let you know, you're being recorded, so I'm not sued. Okay, my name is Robert Crozier, that's Crosier, and I'm calling about an old bill. I don't care about what I owe on my 15 Pro. I had a war with Spectrum. I've reported you to the Better Business Bureau, also reported you to the FCC, and they're looking in on it because I was treated badly and scammed into trying to pay my entire amount on my phone. But here's the problem that I have.
Okay. Just a moment, Mr. Robert.
Okay.
I'm going to place you on a brief hold, just so I can get in contact with a member of my leadership team. Before I do that, can you verify for me the service address on the account, please?
It's 1000 Baxter Street or Pearl Parkway.
Can I have the full address, please?
That's 1000 Baxter Street or Pearl Parkway, Charlotte, NC 28204, apartment 501.
Thank you. I do see here you are also authenticated using the automated system.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like you have 2 deactivated lines, a 15 Pro and an Apple 11. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Just a moment, please.
Sure.
Gives you the freedom to enjoy thousands of on-demand movies.
Hang on, guys. I gotta turn my AC up.
Get Spectrum TV and download the free Spectrum TV app today.
Now, she's basically in a situation where you have to understand how it works at Spectrum. It was the same with this collection agency. She's getting somebody that knows more about how to handle this call.
Keep improving. So your experience is the best it can be. Learn more.
And by the way, I'm not kidding you. I did report their mobile service to the Better Business Bureau and the Federal Communications Commission, because they basically railroaded me into trying to pay off my full phone without being honest with me up front. What they could have told me was, Mr. Crozier, you know if you go to another carrier, you're going to have to pay your phone off in full. Do you understand that? Whoa, no. No. Believe me, I never would have gone to Boost. I would have stayed with Spectrum. Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. How can I assist?
Okay, my name is Robert Crozier, and it's 7022. Now, in regard to what I owe on the 15 Pro, you forget that. Y'all tried to scam me and do all kinds of stuff. And I've made 2 good long blogs on basically on the YouTube that you're no different. You're exactly like Boost and Cricket if you don't know it. You're precisely the same as they are, except Boost is more reputable. Now, my problem is an old bill of $29 that I was never billed on my iPhone 11. I called you up 2 times, and this has been a while back. I was told I owed nothing, but yet a collector said I did. And then they looked in on it and went, "Oh, you had our service on iPhone 11." I said, "Yes." And they said, "Well, sir, you canceled it way soon. You still owed a little bit on it." "Okay, that's fine." I said, "Bill me." "What do you mean, bill you? We already have." "No, you did not. I never received a bill, nothing on the email." I said, "Bill me." And they said, "It's already turned over to a collection agency. We can't do that. So to let you know, I will not pay this $29 until you personally send me a bill for it." Because I told this girl, Teresa Johnson of CBE Group, I'm not paying them a dime, period. I'm going to pay you what I owe you for the $29. As for the iPhone 11, you're never going to see a dime of that.
Okay, so your reason for you calling us today is?
For you to send me a bill for the $29.
Send you a bill for $29? I don't see where we have a bill for $29. When were you told you had to pay?
Okay, I guess I'm going to have to call Teresa Johnson, CBE Group, and tell them that you don't recognize what I owed on the iPhone 11. I thank you. That helps me out a lot. That saves me $29. I appreciate it so much. What was your name? You're wonderful.
My name is Tasha, but I don't see an iPhone 11. When did you have the iPhone 11?
I had the Spectrum mobile service on the iPhone 11, but the thing was that I wasn't that impressed with the service, so I went back to Boost or Cricket. I don't know which one I was with at that time. This has been a while back. But probably the reason why you're not seeing it in your system was because it's gone. It's been turned over to a collection agency.
Let me see. Hold on.
Sure. And I'm trying to cool down at 70, but I guess it's because I went through a little bit of surgery. I am burning up.
Did you have another phone as well, Mr. Coach?
Yes, I have an iPhone 15 Pro, and to simplify that, I was making payments on it. Okay, then this $29 thing came about, and I got very upset that a collector's calling me, and you didn't bother to bill me for it. And so I was talking to a girl about it, and I said, "Look, I don't like the way you're treating me. I'm going back to Boost." And she said, "Okay, that's fine." I said, "What I'll do is I'll make payments on the phone until it's paid off in full." She said, "That's just fine. Okay, here's the information." That's exactly the way she talked. And then this whole scam started up. I called you at least 10 times and was told different stories 10 times. I was told that I could pay $25 on this phone till it's paid off, period. And then I called again. The guy said, "No, 6 months. That's our policy. That's the way it is. We'll have to redo it, and you'll have to pay this." Okay, originally what I could not understand is that I called back 2 hours after my phone was locked when I went to Boost, asking to come back to the Spectrum Mobile, that I would gladly go back to making my payments, $49. I was denied, said I cannot do that I had to pay it off in full. At that point, if you want to come back as our customer, you can. Then, check this out. Much later on, I called this man up and I said, "I don't understand why your mobile service, your internet service is in love with me. They love me. Why is it the mobile service doesn't? They don't care about me. Sir, tell me your story." And I did. He said, "Sir, you can gladly come back to us and make payments. Absolutely, not a problem." He came back 15 minutes later and said, "It's been over a month." And I said, "Well, what are you saying?" He said, you cannot use your iPhone 11 till it's paid off in full to have service with us, But you can use another phone anytime you want to have Spectrum Mobile. That's what I was told. So why is it the girl didn't be upfront with me to start off with? And you see, that's my whole point. When I reported you to the FCC and to the Better Business Bureau, my complaint is that the mobile side is poorly trained. Y'all just aren't trained. But yet the internet side is up and up. And they're trained extremely well, and they know precisely what they're doing. So, I mean, that's my only complaint is that I don't get it. I mean, I don't understand why. I mean, why is it that every time I call, if I call you and ask you a question, I can call 15 minutes from now, ask the same question, and get a different answer? So, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. It has nothing to do with you, Tasha. I mean, I'm sure you do a great job and a wonderful employee, but why is it they don't train you? Do y'all have any training classes?
Absolutely, we do.
Well, what do they train you to do? Do they train you to retain?
Calls, but depending on what who you spoke to. I mean.
Okay, well, do they train you to retain customers?
Well, I'm in billing, so that's.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Okay, yeah. I understand what you're saying. You're in billing, yeah.
I want to retain you, but I don't have the tools to retain you like another department would be.
Yeah, you're in billing.
Yeah,
that's an unfair question. I got you. All right. Well, if you can send me
the $29.99
yeah.
that you were in reference to, looked like it went to collection around 2023. Is that the one you're speaking in reference to?
Woo-wee, 2023, and you didn't send me anything in the mail? Gosh, that's unbelievable. Let me write that down. 2023. That was 2 years ago.
About a bill that was sent out to you, because it doesn't let me go that far back, sir.
Yeah, see, I'm pretty good. $29 2 years ago. I might have even been working. I'm on Social Security now, but I would have gladly paid that. That's no problem. It's kind of like I told the girl, don't you think I would have called you and said, hey, what's this $29 about? Why do I owe you $29? So I never saw nothing.
Back, but I can't go back that far. It don't let me go back. Let me go back to 2024, but I don't see anything from that point on.
Yeah, I guess the only way that girl found it probably is she saw it was turned over to a collection agency, I guess.
Yeah, I see it in the area where I can see it, but I can't. It's not a way that I can send out a statement to you, though.
Gosh knows, that's terrible. Because, see, I just don't trust collection agencies at all. I've worked for them in the past. I don't trust none of them. I mean, even though this Teresa Johnson's a sweet lady for CBE Group, they have ulterior motives. Trust me on that one. Because I've worked for them before. I know how they are.
Log in to look at it.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. It really is. Well, the CBE Group is going to send me a bill, so I don't know. I'll look into that. But the whole point is if I paid them the $29, you get how much? 15 of it?
We get the whole $29.99.
So I don't get it. So, okay, this doesn't make any sense. So you're paying them money to do this, right?
Yeah, we have a third party that we deal with. So so
you're saying that CBE Group is part of Spectrum?
Is that CBE? I have never heard of them. We have our in-house collections, and then we have a third party that we also use as well.
Fascinating. I didn't even know you had in-house collections. I never had you. I don't know if they've ever called me. Maybe they did. I don't know. All right. Well, I understand,
Never
Tasha.
was, late or anything like that on the residential side or anything like that. They wouldn't call. They only call if like if you like a month or two behind, like 2 months behind, then they'll call. But
That's weird because, see, all it was for me ending my service. Is all the $29 was for. You see, Boost and Cricket doesn't do that. I mean, I can quit Boost and that's it. I've quit Boost, that's it. But with Spectrum, y'all do this cycle stuff. And that's why I owed that $29.
that monthly subscription, yes, sir.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll wait till I get this from the CBE Group. I'm researching them. I'm doing basically debt collectors and stuff on. I'm getting bored on YouTube doing all my other blogs. I thought, why not talk about, Radius Global Solutions been around since 1983 and still don't know how to collect money from anybody. And then CBE Group, I got to tell you, they're great people. She did an outstanding job. So that's basically it, I guess. So, Tasha, I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, guys. So, as I've said before, it gets fascinating. And this is the reason why I'm doing this, because I think y'all will just have fun watching this. This was 2023, guys. And let me tell you something. Let me ask you a question. You get something in the mail, and you open it up, and it's Spectrum, and it says you owe $29. What? I owe $29 for what? Don't you think I'm going to call them immediately and talk to them? And they have an in-house collections? You see what I'm saying about Spectrum Mobile is so weird because I hear so many different things that I'm learning. I'm going, wait a minute, they have in-house collections and they'll pay it 2 or 3 months out. Okay. So anyway, as I said, Spectrum Mobile is precisely like Cricket and Boost. They're no different. And like I said, guys, I mean, I do this basically to tell you that the Radius Global Solutions the biggest joke when it comes to collecting. Because when you're calling somebody to collect, you don't need to go in to ask them how many nose hairs they have, if they brush their teeth twice a day, if they're white or they're African American, Caucasian, African American, if they have short hair, long hair, your birth date, your social security number, and then your address, and all this stuff. And so I'm just basically saying, guys, that I'm leery of all collecting companies try to collect it. And Spectrum Mobile, guys, they are a pain in the ass, and they're no good. And listen, guys, if you get Spectrum going, no credit, you don't have to have credit to have Spectrum Mobile. Go to Boost and Cricket. They're a hell of a lot better. It's almost 10 till 7, guys, and I'm sorry about my mic here. I've got to plug it back up. That's basically it, and I am sweating. So, guys, I hope you like this, and make sure, let me explain something to you. When you're doing a vlog and you're recording someone on the phone, let them know that you are recording them. Because if it's seen on YouTube and you didn't record them, they can take you to court and they can own your ass. Peace.